Hey there, welcome back to Hardy Brothers Outdoors. We are on the Habitat Oasis today, another beautiful day in early May. We're actually on one of my favorite areas of the property called the Lone Pine. And if you've been watching, a few weeks back I released a video where we were putting down 560 pounds of lime and then overseeding my clover field here. This area of the property has gone through a major transformation from fallow field that had been ignored for probably 8+ years, and we've tried to improve it, turn it into a nice clover field. And as you can see, the clover is over up to my calves, and huge clover. We've got red clover, we've got ladino, I always get that wrong, and white clover
and crimson.
So the crimson clover, we've got some of it blooming as well. We're seeing some browse evidence in here, and tomorrow I'm going to put an exclusion cage in. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're actually getting ready to put in some trees for the long-term improvement of this area. And I'm going to let Jason talk about what we're about to plant.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to start coughing as soon as it's time for me to talk. Yeah, we are getting ready to plant a number of trees. I've mentioned before, part of my goals out here are to grow some trophy bucks. And I mentioned that the trophy is going to be in the eye of the beholder. We've both got boys that are beginning hunters. So what they're after versus what we're after is going to be different, but they're going to be trophies for all of us. My personal goal is to shoot a Pope and Young within the next 2 to 3 years and a Boone and Crockett within 5 years. So part of that strategy is how can we bring the bucks in, get them in close, and hold them on our property. Excuse me. So part of what we did was we picked up some Morse tree big buck pack trees. And what those are is each of us bought a pack of 12 trees. And it's a combination of chestnuts and persimmon with various drop times. They will start dropping in August and they will drop all the way into December. So basically, during the Ohio hunting season, which starts in October and goes to January, we will have something dropping every month to bring the deer in. So there'll be at least two trees dropping fruit or nuts every month to bring them in. So what we're going to do today, we're going to get those in the ground. We will show you how we're planting them. Jeez. We'll show you how we're planting them, how we're protecting them, and just give you a quick lesson on how we're doing the trees.
So one thing to add, Jason mentioned Morse trees. So that's the Morse Tree Farm out of Michigan. I believe it's Michigan, right? Michigan and Indiana. And we'll put a link in the here on the screen and in the description to the packs of trees that we got.
Sounds good.
So let's get to planting.
All right.
All right, so we got a late start today, but we got 4 trees in, so 4 chestnuts in. We just had to go run and get some stakes, so we're going to stake and tube these now. These are some of the stakes that we cut a while back with the wood miser, so kind of nice being able to use our own lumber and not pay for stakes. So when we get these cut, we'll get a few more staked and get out of here for the evening. Tip for everybody, don't use maple. So these are the August trees. No, these are September trees. August trees are over around the corner. All right, we just finished planting 12 trees out here on the Lone Pine, and another beautiful day. We got 4 of them in last night. Had some rain overnight, which helped the ones that we put in and wet the soil. 8 more today, so that's 8 chestnuts and 4 persimmon that we got planted. And we're standing here in my clover field, which is just doing amazing. It's early May. We put some lime down a few weeks ago, and things are just looking great. So what I'm planning on doing is putting a stand in one of these white oaks behind me, and I've basically created a surrounding of these trees. So hopefully within the next 5 to say 8 years, I've got chestnut trees and persimmon that are fruiting out and dropping nuts from between August and December. So the chestnuts start in August, and I've planted those the furthest away because I won't be hunting in August. And then I start to move some of the trees closer for September, and then November I've got a real nice arc of trees here right during the thick of the rut, and hopefully bring some deer in closer. And then some of the December stuff I've pushed out a little bit further because we know we're going to be hunting with a gun in very late November into December with bonus week as well as muzzle loader. So pretty excited about how it looks here. Can't wait to see it over the the future. This is an investment in the future, an investment in growing some big bucks and trophy bucks for the property. We know they're here, they pass through. We're gonna bring more of them to the property. So we're gonna end it on this piece of it and head over to the back 80 on the strip mine area to Jason's clover field and put another 12 trees in over there. So let's get to that. Okay, Josh and I finished planting all of our Morse trees, or Morse Nursery big buck pack trees. We ended up with 4 persimmon, 2 at his place, 2 at my favorite spot, and we each put 10 chestnut in at the 2 spots. So pretty excited about it. Don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but one of the things, all of the trees were really good quality. We're real happy with the condition of the trees. So I am standing right in front of a maple tree that I bow hunt out of. It's one of my favorite spots on the property. And I'm going to climb up there, give you a look around so you can see how I arrange these. I've kind of got a half circle around me so the deer will feed depending on the month. They'll be right in within range for bow hunting. And you ought to be able to see the over 250 trees, some of the over 250 trees that we've planted here on the property. So pretty excited about everything we're doing here. Thanks for joining. I'm going to climb up there. I'll give you a look around and look forward to talking to you again soon. So let's check out what we can see from the tree. Okay, I'm sitting in that maple tree. It's been a few months since I've been up here. I'll tell you what, I love this view. So I can sit here for hours and watch the Habitat Oasis. You can look down here. The tubes you see closest to me are those new chestnuts and persimmon. A little further out we've got American plum,
We've got chokeberry. We've got some red osier dogwood. Going to put in some American chestnut. So we've got a variety. You can see them at the bottom of the hill. And I'm going to give you a view out through here. You can see through the trees there. That's where we planted over 200 trees to make a real thick corridor for the deer to move across the property. So pretty excited to sit up here and look out. We've got clover fields coming in. We've got native warm season grass. We've got a field of pollinators up there on the hill. We've got 25 or 30 brush piles that are great for deer, turkeys, songbirds, all kinds of things benefit. That's part of our project to remove autumn olive. So anyway, I got to cut this short. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit like, share our channel with your friends, and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day, and get outside, because outdoors is always in season.